Hey friends, today we've got a fun float on the James River, but I do have a warning for anyone using James River Outfitters wanting to do a solo float with their own boat. I've floated with James River Outfitters many times in the past, but I've always had friends with me. This would be the first time I went solo. I decided to come here to James River Outfitters when I remembered that their shuttle fee was only $15 per person.
Okay, friends, I just got checked in and I'm already a tiny bit disappointed. And I'll tell you why. I get up there, and because I'm by myself, they have a two-person minimum. So it cost me $30 for just the shuttle. So I was disappointed. My expectations were that it would only be $15, but we're going to do it anyway. Let's see what happens. I'll try to keep in a good mood.
Don't get me wrong, this is not the most I've ever paid for a shuttle. It's not the $30. It's just the justice factor. It's the fact that someone has to pay twice as much for the same service as someone else.
Here's H.L. Kerr. I paddled upstream from where they put me in. This is actually a nice put-in spot.
It's only about a 15-minute drive by car to the Ralph Cox Access, which is where you would take out. This is about a 5-mile float.
So if you have someone, do the shuttle thing. If you have two trucks, two cars. You know, it's your expectations. You have this expectation, you're going to go do this for 15 bucks, and then they end up getting 30 out of you. So it just leaves a little bad taste in your mouth, even though it is beautiful out here. You know, it's hard to complain. I didn't have anybody to do the shuttle with me, and if you do get a chance, to shuttle from H.L. Kerr is the way to do it. No doubt about it. I'm a little disappointed with James River Outfitters, simply because I feel like they're discriminating against people who want to come out and do things by themselves, solo. Why? I understand you still got to take the thing, but there were other people on the bus. You know, it's like, don't charge some one person twice as much because they're by themselves, because they're not a couple. Anyway, that's my 2 cents worth. And I hope that the James River Outfitter considers lowering their price, because that makes it a doable thing. So in order to get me back, you're going to have to lower your price for one person. $15. Used to be $12 a couple of years ago. $12 a person, and I thought, this is as good as it gets. But now I tell you, bad taste. Which, luckily, I have something to cover that up. Some El Chigon. It's going to cover up that bad taste right now. That's helping. It's helping a lot. It's helping a lot. it's going great. A little bit hot, but that's the fun of it. Just dip your hat in the water. I'm about to pull over, get back in. Guy had his kayak wedged underneath. I wasn't running my camera, I just put it away, but I just jumped out, threw my rope out, tied the rope to the thing, had somebody hold that, went to the other side. We got the thing out nonetheless. You never know what you're going to run into. That little white and blue kayak right there just bent in half. It was trapped underneath a log. I'm getting very close to the big ending. Had a great float, even though you heard me at the beginning, I was a little perturbed with the pricing, and I'm not going to do that again. But fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, I'm not going to do it. So I want to thank all of you who joined me on this little adventure today. Be sure and let a friend know that this is the place for floating and camping and hacks and just inspiring a playful lifestyle. We'll see you next time. And this bridge signifies that we are at James River Outfitter.
Thank you for joining me today and watching all the way to the end. Be sure and check out this video if you really want to have fun on the river. We'll see you next time. This second older bridge, it marks the Cox Access. So if you're floating from H.L. Kerr to Ralph Cox, this is where you get off.